Hi, everyone. It's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So if you're joining me live, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. And if you're watching on replay, just beware that this is part of a live presentation. So if I am dropping on saying hello to different people, that's what the live is all about. So on the replay, you can just scoot on by there. In any event, this is Wednesday. This is my Mystery Wednesday. So I give clues at noon, and from those clues, then and everybody will have something like that in their craft room that they can play with. And basically, those clues are the first one is no die cutting. This is actually in prep for a blog hop that I'm in that's for casual crafters. Casual crafters apparently do not have a cut and emboss machine. It's hard. It's hard to create without a cut and emboss machine. We're also going to use some designer series paper and also rectangles. So easy. Anybody can do this challenge. Make sure that you do go down below. Now, I have learned recently that through Facebook and through the social media training that I didn't announce saying that I was going to do my challenges uh, a certain way. So I have to say that I'm doing my challenges and there's no affiliation with Facebook. So the people that won last month, I did reach out to them and I have sent them their product. And also the ones that won this month, I still have one more person that I'm just trying to reach, and then I'm sending out their product to them as well. So I am still sending it out, and now the disclosure is that this is no affiliation with Facebook. So if you enter into a challenge by posting different pictures and that sort of stuff, I can then send you either a tutorial or some product, depending if you live in Canada or not. Whew, that was winded. Awesome. All right. So, like I say, the hints or the clues today are rectangles, no designer series paper, and no die cutting. Hello, Kay and Margaret and Jeanne and Lila. Awesome. All right. Well, I want to show you some new stuff. So, we're going to play with that new stuff. I haven't done a full unboxing with it, but I want to show you this. There is a new suite in town, and it's called Meandering Meadows. And this will be an online exclusive next month, and I've got to show you some of the stuff that goes with it. This designer series paper is to die for, and that's the reason why I gave the clue also for a designer series paper. So I'm just going to go through it. It all on itself, and you'll see today how you can go and make a card all on its own. So you have this. This is like that. Remember, we had water lily paper. It's just gorgeous. And apparently, one of the concept artists went and painted all of these pictures herself. So, oops, that looks like that's a duplicate. And then we have this. Oh, another duplicate. What am I doing? I'm on the wrong pack of paper. Well, I will show you as much of this paper as I can that's different. This one's gorgeous too. Look at this with the daisies. Just so pretty. And then, yeah, I don't know what happened. I thought I took all this different paper out and separated it. And beautiful sky pictures. Look at this one. This one's just so pretty with these. I don't know if that's Berry Burst or if that is Mango Melody. I'll check the thing that says what the colors are. It's 6x6 paper. You get 48 sheets, and the colors in here are balmy blue, black, blueberry bushel, cherry cobbler, crushed curry, fresh freesia, garden green, granny apple green, highland heather, lemon lime twist. It is melon mambo. Night of Navy, Orchid Oasis, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, Pumpkin Pie, and Shaded Spruce. Maybe what they should have done was listed the colors that aren't in this pack. But look at this. There's that blueberry bushel and the balmy blue. Just absolutely gorgeous colors. So like I say, I think I mixed up the colors or the papers. In any event, they're just gorgeous. Yeah, I think this is one of my favorite, this one here. Anyways, it comes with the designer series paper. It also comes with this bundle that's called Garden Meadow, and it has some really neat images on here. I think this is what's going to make an awful lot of these cards in itself. I love anything with water jugs, gates, and boots and wheelbarrows. So that ought to be fun. And this cuts out different scenery pictures. Haven't played with it, so you'll see, because today the clues were no die cutting. So, and then it also has this, it's called pecan pie ribbon, but I think it's just because there's a piece, a thing of a thread going through that's pecan pie. But this is like a linen, and oh, it's going to tie beautiful bows in itself. Let's see who else is here. Hello, Janet and Tina and Florence. Oh, yeah, this is, like I say, this is just going to be, I think this is like on the horizon paper. It's all going to be that excellent paper. And then check out the embellishments. Now, of course, it has dragonflies, which I'm all about, right? And then I noticed this when I was bringing this down, is that they have the birds going one way and the birds going the other way. And of course, then the dragonflies. Very, very pretty embellishments. And they're not like those thick, you know, those brass butterflies that they had. These ones are a little bit thinner, and they're not quite as heavy as those brass butterflies. Okay, so let's make our cards. So, like I say, we are going to do rectangles, designer series paper, and no die cutting. So I've already gone ahead and cut some of the paper, and I'm going to show you the other paper. See this paper? It's just so pretty. So this piece of paper happens to be 3 3/4 by 4 7/8, I believe. Yes, 4 7/8. Now this is the piece that I'm going to cut into rectangles. And I have a piece here that's going to layer onto here. And I might change the size of this. I'm not sure. And then we have the inside piece, which is 4 by 5 1/4. Now this is shaded spruce. I think this paper, you could use shaded spruce. There's also some, it looks like misty moonlight in there. I think you could bring out any color from this designer series paper. It's just that pretty. You thought of me when you saw the dragonflies. You know, and the one thing I haven't done is I haven't sold the dragonfly dies. They're so nice, but they're retired and I don't use them. But anyways, all right, so let's cut this into some rectangles so that we can make a card. And like I say, we're going for simple today. This is for our casual crafters. Anybody can do this. We all have all this information in our room. All right, so it is, this is 3 3/4. So half of this is 1 7/8. I did the math ahead of time, so you wouldn't have to put up with me with the math. So we're just going to cut that in half by 1 7/8. So now, like I say, we've got these two pieces. Now we want to make sure that we keep this in the right order. So then I want to cut this into 3 pieces, and this happens to be 4 7/8, and divided by 3, I believe works out to 1 5/8. So I'm going to cut this into 3 rectangles, 1 5/8. And you notice I'm keeping this in the same order as what it was. And then we're just going to go in here. And this actually is a card sketch from this Casually Crafting bloggers. And it's not my sketch, or else I would have done this on the Saturday. But I want to show you how beautiful it can be just to make a quick card doing this. At one point, I might turn around and use this. Okay, so this piece happens to be 5 1/4. It's going to layer onto here. Now, who would have ever thought of putting petal pink with shaded spruce? But because of what's on this designer series paper, that's why I'm doing it. So this is just going to come like this. We're going to put this on here like this, and then like this. Oh, I think I might have lucked out. And then that is basically going to be almost your card. So how I'm going to go about doing this is I'm just going to, we're going to have to do this quick. This is one of those ones that didn't really start very good. So let's see if I can get this going. I've got them in the place where they are. So I'm just going to take this off of here. And I know that it's roughly that kind of a border. So I'm just going to start with the 2 up at the top, and then I'm going to put 2 at the bottom, and then we'll put the middle ones in between. And that should make it so that it's even. Oops. You think you've got enough time to play with it with the wiggle room, but you really don't. All right, so those 2 are going in the middle, and then these 2 go down below. And I think I've mixed this up. I've turned it upside down. Let's see. I think it goes, I think we're going to have to, let's see. I think this goes here. See, that's what you got to do. Oh my goodness, it's like a puzzle. Let me take a piece of paper that's just like that designer series paper so that I can double check. Oh my goodness, now I won't find the piece that I want. I think it's this piece. No. Can't believe I did that. So note to self is make sure that you know you would be best to number these. Would be great to number them. This is the piece. Yes. All right. So this piece, see, does this piece go here? I think that goes there. There we go. And then this piece is going to go there. I made that really difficult, and it didn't need to be that difficult. I just want to make sure that it's all matched, right? There, that was upside down. That was the whole problem. Okay. So, yeah, so when you're doing something like this, you want to make sure that you've gone ahead and you've marked it up and down and the numbers on there. So I'm going to try to get this done on here as quick as I can so that I can move that around a tiny bit. Right, and then these pieces go in here like that. And you can see that we've got a continuance of a piece of the picture. It is so pretty, Tina. It is just so pretty. Now, I'm wondering if I'm seeing, let me just see if I've got any more. Yeah. But like I say, you almost don't even want to cover any of this designer series paper up. It is so pretty. I've got an idea. We're going to be using this one actually for the monthly club next month. So it's going to be one of those ones you're going to want to register early for it, get it paid for, and then I'll make sure that you can get your designer series paper, because I think this is going to be one of those ones that's going to sell out really quickly again. It's just so pretty. There we go. So see how that makes that type of a card. And then this can go right on here. And I'm not even using ribbon. I'm not using anything. And now what I want to do is I just want to put a sentiment on here. Now in this particular stamp set is, there's thinking of you, there's happy birthday, I can't imagine having a better friend, every day is a fresh start, hello. I'm going to just do a happy birthday on here. Like I say, I just got this in by UPS today, so I thought I'd share that with you. Plus also it's so nice to be able to use new stuff and see what's new and actually see it in action, right? All right, so this is happy birthday. It is a strip, so we want to kind of just lay it down flat, and let it relax. I'm just going to pick up, whoops, that was crooked. So let me just do that again. Got to bring it over to the side so that I can see it. There we go. We'll just pick that up. And I think I'm going to come in with shaded spruce on there. And I think that'll be, well, I would have come in with shaded spruce. I must have used shaded spruce just recently. All right. What other color could I use? Now there is a navy on there. You know what? I think I'm going to try. Let's give this a try. It could be blueberry bushel. So I'm going to go in with the blueberry bushel. Now, this is photopolymer. You want to make sure that you're stamping on a paper piercing mat. I am going to, this is grid paper, and it's got a whole pad of it below here. You know what? That's going to work. All right, so I'm just going to trim this off because it's kind of crooked. Shaded spruce would have worked fine. A memento black would have worked fine. So let's just go ahead and put that on there. Pretty simple card, but it shows you could go simple. I think this is going to be one of those papers that you cannot make a bad card with. Look at that. That make you want to just walk through that meadow. We go there. Happy birthday goes right along there. I don't want to. I think I'm going to do it up there so that it doesn't cover some of this beautiful scenery down there. I'm just going to cut it about there. We're going to put this on with dimensionals because we haven't really even used dimensionals on here. So if you like this, remember to, my goodness, give me the thumbs up, share my video. Like I say, this is going to be available as of November the 7th, I think. But yeah. And it, like I say, I'm going to be using this for a monthly club. All right, so just like that. Now, as much as I love these dragonflies, I'm going to come in and I am actually, ooh, that is crooked. So I was given an idea for a technique. I really appreciate it. I have done that particular technique, but it allows for, and it's coloring on embossing folders, but that allows for a great variation of it. So I will show a variation of that as well, and I do appreciate that. Yes, among the clouds, you're right. Okay, so just going to, and I think this is one that you can, my goodness. And, you know, you have to use the 3. I'm going to come and use this one here. And just down here, over here, right there. Just like that. Wow. So simple to do that. Now, we want to put something on the inside. So I thought, well, let's go ahead and just, I think, just putting one of these sprigs on there. So just take that off and use that. And just going to put this down in the corner. It's on white, so I could go in with my stamping blends. Just going to use my memento on there. I'm just going to put this down in the corner there, or let's put it off to the left-hand side. And then what I want to do is I'm going to pick up some of the colors that are in here. So I think I'm going to go with the magenta, or the melon mambo, I mean. And then let's go with the green. I can use the shaded spruce. And it doesn't say old olive, but I'm going to use it. And whoops, this is the dark. I can go ahead, ouch, and let's see, is this the light? Yes. I can, like I say, I can color with my markers because it's going on a piece that's there. And this will just tie some of the colors from the front of the card to the inside of the card. We'll just go over there. There we go. And how simple is that? So simple. And the card just makes it just, you know, the DSP. Now it looks like we've got a bit of a blotch there. I do have this ink eraser that works sometimes and doesn't work other times. It took it off a tiny bit, but anyways. Okay, so don't forget to, today is the last day for free shipping. So you can get that order in as soon as you can. Get it in before 11 o'clock tonight, 11 o'clock Pacific time anyways. On any order over $100. Plus, remember that on orders over $65 here in Canada, I'm giving away a card kit. We're doing a diorama card. And I think, are using the translucent designer series paper and the translucent dies. So I'm hoping that's what we're doing. So how simple is that? I did rectangles, I did designer series paper, and no die cutting. So I think that qualifies in any event. Okay, so we will see you tomorrow. The new time for tomorrow now what is 4:15. So we'll see you then tomorrow. I don't know what I'm using. If you have any ideas, just let me know. It'll be something. It might even be something that's from the online exclusives that have been there for a while. But in any event, you guys, I hope you have a great day. Remember to create because it's great for the soul. Give me the thumbs up. Share my video. I really do appreciate it. In any event, you guys, take care. Bye for now.